Welcome back to Life of a Plug. In our last video, we have gone through all the Jordan by Travis collaborations. Today, we want to dedicate another video to LaFlame. In this video, we want to highlight all collaborations between Travis Scott and Nike instead of just Jordan. Keep yourself updated and hit the subscribe button underneath the video. Let's start with the list. Number 1. Air Force 1 AF100. The Air Force 1 AF100 was released in December 2017. This year was the 35th anniversary of the Air Force 1, and Nike decided to give several creatives the opportunity to make a remix on the classic silhouette. Don C. and Errolson Hugh were part of the lineup, but Travis Scott and Virgil Abloh drew all the attention to them. It is a unique edition of the Air Force 1, and it was the first that featured the removable swooshes. Pre-release, the shoe didn't get the attention it deserved, but as soon as it sold out, it became and remained a grail ever since. Also, this was the very start of a long collaboration between Travis Scott and Nike, as it was the first shoe they released together. The retail of the AF100 was €150, and the current resale value is approximately €1,400. Number 2. The Air Force 1 by Travis Scott Sail. In 2018, Travis was invited by Nike to repeat the winning formula. Almost identical to the AF100, Travis gave us a chance to attain the anticipated pair one more time. Instead of white, the shoe has a sail colorway, which is more earthy than the previous one. It also has the same features such as the tongue pad and removable swooshes. The retail price of the Air Force 1 was €150, and it currently resells for around $1,000. Number 3. The Air Max 270 by Travis Scott Cactus Trails. As with the Jordan 33, Travis experimented on a newer model. The Air Max 270 Cactus Trails is actually a similar move between the artist and the brand. If you look at this shoe in hand, the first thing you notice is that there are so many details. They really did their best to make this work, and although it's not a classic model, they did a great job and made a real nice pair. The retail price of the Cactus Trails was €170, and it currently resells for approximately $400. Number 4. The Air Force 1 Cactus Jack. These Air Forces are way different than the first two that Travis released. It is probably one of the wildest Travis Scott and Nike collabs ever. There's also the edition that included a full family sizing release. Due to the different patterns stitched together and due to the Cactus Jack Records branding, it became a highly coveted shoe. I read a story that a lucky fan was given a pair of the Air Forces before the release. He got an offer of $100,000 and he still turned it down. The retail price of the Air Force 1 Cactus Jack was €160, and it's currently reselling for approximately $450. Number 5. The Nike SB Dunk by Travis Scott JACKBOYS, or Bandana. In February 2020, the JACKBOYS SB has been released. As with a lot of SBs, the Travis Scott Dunks also have a special box version. Travis has been spotted wearing the Bandana Dunks in one of his videos for the JACKBOYS EP, and that's where the name of the shoe comes from. Nobody knew about this dunk, but later on it appeared to be a collaboration with the boy himself, and it's reselling now for approximately $1,500. Number 6. The Dunk Low by PlayStation. Travis Scott partnered up with Sony PlayStation for other purposes than making shoes. However, somehow Travis, Nike, and Sony felt the urge to release a Friends and Family edition of the Dunk Low. Travis hosted an ultra-limited giveaway with only 5 winners. Even after the contest ended, no live imagery was still to be found. Sneakerheads were hesitant whether they existed or not, until a couple of photos of the shoe and a box were found on the internet. It is rumored that only 24 pairs have been made. Due to this, it's hard to estimate the resale value, but there are pairs that have sold for over €100,000. Number 7. Air Max 1 Cactus Jack. You either hate it or love it. There's no in between. The Air Max 1 is one of the most popular silhouettes among sneakerheads in Europe. You would expect a direct hit when these beauties would release, and it actually was. However, not all Air Max 1 collectors agreed to the reverse swoosh, which is the trademark of LaFlame. The Air Max 1 Cactus Jack released in 2022 in 3 colorways: the Air Max 1 Cactus Jack Wheat, the Air Max 1 Cactus Jack Saturn Gold, and the Air Max 1 Cactus Jack Baroque Brown. The Saturn Gold and Baroque Browns were released in 2022 via selected retailers and of course on the SNKRS app in full family sizing. The Wheat colorway has only been raffled on the personal website of Travis Scott. The retail price of the Travis Scott Air Max 1s is €150. The Wheats are currently reselling for approximately €450. The Saturn Gold reselling for around $300, and the Baroque Browns are now reselling for approximately €450 as well. Number 8, the Nike Air Trainer by Travis Scott. What some of you might not know is that the Nike Air Trainer has a long and storied history. For old sneakerheads, this was one of the pairs that was worth collecting, and it still holds a value. Based on this, you can clearly see that Travis values the history of sneakers, and it's very good to see that this silhouette has not been forgotten. The Air Trainer was released in 2022 in 2 colorways, the Wheat and the Gray Haze colorway. Despite the long and storied history on this silhouette, there is no resale value on this Travis Scott edition. You guys are totally up to date again. If you have any other suggestions for us, please leave them in the comments. Do not forget to plug yourself by subscribing to our channel because you don't want to miss out on our next video. See you next time. Bye-bye.